Streetlights blur to liquid gold. Another night I can't hold. The static hum inside my mind, a groove I left behind. The city breeze, a hazy sigh beneath the cold and velvet sky. Walk the line between the noise and the silence of my inner voice. Baseline drops and pulls me deep. Secrets that the concrete keep. A pulse that vibrates through the floor, knocking softly on my core. Distant sound, a subtle energy profound. Headphones on, the world fades out. No room for worry, no room for doubt. Just later steps and filtered light, guiding me through the lonely night. The kick drum hits a steady beat, an anchor for my restless feet. Flickering shadows on the wall, answering the silent call of a melody that knows my name. Fueling this hypnotic flame. It's a whisper in the dark, a gentle burning spark, a cycle endless, smooth and warm, protecting me from every storm. I feel the texture of the sound on sacred, silent ground. Building, breaking, then reforming, keeping my cold soul warming. Four on the floor, a steady hand in this deserted neon land. Deep house dream, let it wash over like a silent stream. Deeper, let it go, just the rhythm. Echo. We used to dance beneath the haze through those electric fireflies. Remember sweat on sticky floors, ignoring all the closing doors. The city was a painted stage, a brand new chapter on a blank page. We thought the moment wouldn't break for every risk that we could take. Now the posters peel and fade. The promises that we all made are just a low-res memory, a ghost in my periphery. Hear the echo of the beat tapping softly down the street, the rhythm of a time gone by beneath the cold and digital sky. Just a neon Polaroid in my hand, frozen light in a forgotten land. The colors bleed, the edges curl, lost in the spinning modern world. I trace the lines, I feel the burn, for a lesson that I had to learn. The synth fades out, the drums decline, nothing stays on rewind. I walked the blocks where we would meet, a phantom feeling in my feet. The coffee shop became a chain, washing out the summer rain. Everyone moved on and flew, chasing horizons shiny and new. But sometimes when the streetlights buzz, I wonder where the energy was that held us captive, wild and bright, burning through the darkest night. It's just the silence where the laughter stood, misunderstood. I press play on that old tape, trying desperately to escape the present smooth, predictive drum. Wishing I could just go home to the messy, glorious mistakes, the fever that the summer makes. But the clock keeps ticking, golden loud, lost within the modern crowd. Just a neon Polaroid in my hand, frozen light in a forgotten land. The colors bleed, the edges curl, lost in the spinning modern world. I trace the lines, I feel the burn, for a lesson that I had to learn. The synth fades out, the drums decline, nothing stays on rewind. No rewind, just a car, neon blue, the picture fades, the music stops. One thousand parsecs from the sun, the star charts blurred, the mission run. I'm just a blip on a deep space screen, where the silence is vast and keen. The hull is humming cold and low, a frequency only I can know. Monitoring the empty black, no turning back, no simple track. I whisper names into the void, thoughts that can't be null and destroyed. Every sensor waiting for a sound on this lonely orbital ground. The engine sighs, a digital breath, escaping time, escaping death. Scanning bands for a familiar tone, a voice that calls me back to home. Is there anyone out there beyond the asteroid cloud? The gravity is artificial, but the longing feels so crucial. I see the swirling distant haze through holographic endless maze. The airlock seals, the lights are dim, chasing ghosts on the solar rim. I map the nebulae, I pass each moment moving way too fast. The earth is now a pale blue dot, a place I remember but I forgot. The purpose shifts, the coordinates change, nothing stays within my range. I strip the wires and check the core, searching for what I'm looking for. Maybe the connection isn't outward, maybe the answer lies inward, but still I tune past the solar wind for the message that was never pinned. A coded touch, a whispered name to light this vast and different frame. I need a contact, a warm exchange before the circuits rearrange. Oh, is there anyone out there beyond the asteroid cloud? Just one signal from Sector 7, speaking low and proud. I'm sending echoes into the blue, hoping someone hears it too. A cosmically a silent shout. What is this loneliness about? Just static and dust, or a promise I can trust? Chase the outside sound, trying to fit the mold they found. Walking circles, feeling small, waiting for somebody's call. Had my volume turned way down, hiding secrets in this town. But the rhythm underneath was a promise I could finally breathe. I looked into the mirror's haze and decided to switch my ways. No more echoes of the past, this transformation's built to last. Feeling the bass in my core, knocking on the hidden door. Gonna turn the dial up high, watch the yourself wave goodbye. I found the frequency of me, tuned in and finally free. That groovy soulful inner light, shining out and burning bright. Yeah, I'm vibrating on my own wave. The future is the life I save. No more distortion, pure and clean. The best version I've ever seen. 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 Left the static on the shelf, started listening to myself. The melody was always there, hanging silent in the air. I just had to clear the noise, ignore the judgmental voice. The funk kicked in, the feeling grew. Everything everything felt shiny and new. Stepping out with a different stride, nowhere left for me to hide. This is the moment, this is the time. Everything aligns, feels sublime. Gotta trust the way you feel, gotta know that this is real. Don't need a crowd to validate, you can choose your own fate. Every step is a brand new chord, a message that I can't afford to silence or to compromise. Shining bright beneath these skies. Vibrating, pure and clean. The asphalt ends, the signal drops, where the concrete's madness finally stops. I parked the car beneath the pine, leaving the anxious world behind. Traded the screens for mountain air, traded the hurried steps for prayer. To the tall trees, silent and old, stories that the moss has told. The only sound is wind that sighs beneath the wide and empty skies. I'm shedding layers of the noise, rediscovering simpler joys. Let the current pull me down, away from the demanding town. The only loop I want to hear is the steady rhythm holding near. Take me where the river meets the static, and the world becomes automatic. No notifications, no reply, just the water rushing by. I'm trading worry for the green, washing off the years that intervene. Finding my peace, slow and deep, secrets that the forest keeps. vines, obsessed with digital designs. But the forest whispers something true, something simple, something new. It doesn't rush, it doesn't wait, it just surrenders to its fate. I'm learning how to just stand still, letting nature heal the will. Just the flow and the deep, deep calm, a necessary natural bond. Take me where the river meets the static, and the world becomes automatic. No notifications, no reply, just the water rushing by. I'm trading worry for the green, washing off the years that intervened, finding my peace, slow and deep. Secrets that the forest keeps. Secrets that the forest keeps. Secrets that the forest keeps. Just the river, just the flow. The static fades, the static fades. Stuck in the glow of the monitor light, another 4 a.m. bleeding into the night. The city outside is just rain on the glass, but inside the network the moments all pass in high resolution, crisp and serene. Living the life I was supposed to have been. My avatar smiling, the jacket's all leather, connecting the wires will stay here forever. The real world is muted, the colors are flat. Couldn't tell you the day, couldn't tell you where I'm at. Just the lo-fi hum and the digital haze, floating through these synthesized days. Close my eyes, I see the code, carrying the emotional load. The latency is getting thin. Where does the real world begin? Just pixel dust and neon dreams on a circuit board stream. Every feeling synthesized, perfectly customized. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, fueling this electric fire. Plugged in deep where the signal is strong, where I finally feel like I belong. The screen is my window, the keyboard's my key. Unlock the version of the world for me. The data flows like a silver stream, fulfilling every half-forgotten dream. I can be anyone, anywhere, escaping the gravity of care. The jet windows flicker, bright and fast. Memories build, not to last, beyond the disconnect. The final sign out, planting seeds of doubt. But the music Pixel dust and neon dreams on a circuit board stream. Every feeling synthesized, perfectly customized. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, fueling this electric fire. Plugged in deep where the signal is strong, where I finally feel like I belong. The screen is my window, the keyboard's my key. Unlock the version of the world for me. The system's breathing slow. Just one more bite, stay in the loop. The perfect light into the glow. They handed me instruction manual, said follow the lines, it's understandable. A perfect life design in grayscale, no room for error, no chance to fail. Build a defense around the possibilities, trading my wild hopes for formalities. Stared at the finish line for years, drowning out the silent tears. Now I'm standing at the promised door, and it looks exactly like the one before. It's polished chrome and utterly cold. Another story that's been oversold. The engine's idling, but the tires are stuck. Wasting so much time relying on luck. Gotta tear the pages, gotta break the seal. Prove to myself that this damage is real. Burn the whole damn blueprint was flawed. It's not a path, it's just a fraud. Tired of playing by their tired rules. Graduating from the broken schools. Gonna grab the axe and smash the glass. Letting the future arrive fast. Tear it down, watch the pieces fall. I'm taking back the control of it all. Trading my noise for quiet approval. Chasing a life that felt completely futile. Try to fit the square into the round hole. Sacrificing bits of my restless soul. We were promised purpose, promised fame. Just got stuck in the same generic game. Everyone's smiling, wearing the mask, performing every single thankless task. But the foundation's shaking, hear the rumble below. Time to let the pent-up tension flow. I'm done with the polite yes sir and ma'am. Ready to cause a major traffic jam. I feel the static rise in my bones, shattering all the neutral tones. The pressure cooker's gonna blow, putting on a defiant show. I don't need the perfect structure, I prefer the beautiful fracture. Let the world see the mess I make for my own damn sake. This is the moment, loud and raw, breaking every established law. Burn the whole damn blueprint was flawed. It's not a path, it's just a fraud. Tired of playing by the tired rules. Graduating from the broken schools. Gonna grab the axe and smash the glass. Letting the future arrive fast. wishes from what is to is, finding the beauty in the simple kiss of the late night air on my weary skin, letting the quiet moments sink right in. It's not escape, it's just a pause, respecting nature's simple laws, recharging slow with every deep breath, postponing the pressures I see dead. In the dark. The moment you walked in the door, the whole room shifted. No said parquet. I don't know why, felt the bass drum in my chest, but am I cool to the ultimate test? Your eyes are fire, your moves are smooth, catching every little groove. The air is thick, the energy's high under the synthetic neon sky. I told myself I'd play it cool, but you broke every single rule. No puedo evitarlo, can't avoid it. The way you move, it's automatic, electric true. Hear that dembow beat drop low, commanding us where we should go. My head says stop, but my body says dance. This is more than just a passing glance. Oh, this rhythm on the horizon got me caught, no disguising. It's a fever, a calor I can't shake, a connection I gotta make. Bailando lento, feeling fast, wishing this feeling would last. You are my destino, destiny. Tonight, burning up the floor with all your light. You don't even have to speak. The language is what our bodies see. The space between us getting small. Ignore the world and ignoring the call. Dame un poco más, give me a little more. That magnetic flow to let everyone else know we're in our own zone. Nobody else near, drowning out all the doubt and the fear. Every spin, every touch, every sway pushes the worries far away. The music's my world's time, just for this moment to be sublime. This rush, this heat, this quick desire, setting the whole atmosphere on fire. It's reckless, maybe it's wrong, but I haven't felt this strong in so long. So esta noche, only tonight. Oh, this rhythm on the horizon got me caught, no disguising. It's a fever, The chandelier still sheds its light on dust that settled overnight. I walk the halls of memory, trapped in a faded victory. We built a castle strong and high beneath a flawless painted sky. Every window showed the view of all the things we swore we'd do. Now the tapestries are torn and frayed by promises we never made. The silence here is deafening, where the grand choir used to sing. Hear the violins begin to weep, secrets that the deep stones keep. A mournful cadence, sharp and clear, whispering the ghost of fear. Oh, I am clinging to the gilded cage of yesterday, where the beautiful vision slipped away. It was a perfect structure, built on lies, reflected in these empty eyes. I trade the truth for one more glance at the ghost of that forbidden dance. Why can't I just let the dream resign when everything here is only fine? When everything here is only fine. The velvet ropes still mark the floor, waiting for guests that come no more. I trace the crack along the wall, anticipating its final fall. We fought so hard to reach the peak, but lost the language that we spoke. Now all the splendor feels like rust, dissolving into brittle dust. The grand piano standing cold, a story that remains untold. Just the echoes in the empty room, trapped between the brilliance and the doom. I wear the crown of what if heavy, fighting against the cruel levy of time that takes the perfect shine.